Hello everyone, welcome to my garden on this beautiful day. I want to tell you a little bit about a man named John. He was born in about 347 AD in Syria. And John was appalled by the power and the prestige which the leaders of the Christian church came to enjoy after Emperor Constantine made Christianity the official religion of the Roman Empire. It was around 55 years after that event that John began to preach widely on the theme of economic and social justice. To cut a very long story short, he became Archbishop of Constantinople and was abducted while celebrating communion at Easter. On the orders of the Empress, who he deeply offended, he was exiled. He died before he reached the place where he was being sent to be executed. After his death, the common people gave him the surname by which he's been known ever since, Chrysostom, which literally means golden-mouthed. His sermons were usually about 2 hours long. I'm only going to read you an extract. He writes, "Only a fool would attempt to change the world with a simple message of love and peace. So we can conclude that Jesus was a fool. Only fools would agree to follow such a man and then continue his mission even after he'd been killed. So we can conclude that the apostles were fools. Only fools would take seriously the message which a bunch of fools were preaching and accept that message. So we can conclude that all of us are fools. All of this is hardly surprising. God didn't choose a wise philosopher to proclaim the gospel, but a humble carpenter. And for his apostles he chose fishermen and tax collectors. Can we claim to be any better? Of course not. Even those amongst us who've been educated know that in relation to the gospel, our education is worthless. So let all happily admit that we are fools. Then we will happily commit ourselves to trying to change the world." Yet weren't those apostles cowardly and timid? Aren't we equally afraid of trying to persuade strangers to change their lives? Doesn't the crucifixion of Christ give us ample reason to be frightened? Yes, but his resurrection gives us superhuman courage.